welcome back to Off the Clock Podcast.
It's spooky season.
Woo! Skylar's really embracing the spooky
I'm wearing
today.
orange and black. kind of intentional, kind of I'm running out of laundry, but it ended up being fine.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
My washer
that.
and dryers have not been in working mode for 2 weeks, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a spooky season. So excited.
Woo!
We got our Halloween costumes.
We did.
So we're all ready.
I'm still waiting for like my shirt because we got these like butterfly things from Amazon, these tops, and they were like, they're not flattering on anyone. Like we have very different boob sizes, and it was ugly on both of us. Yeah. So we nixed that idea, but we basically have all of our supplies.
We are two fairies.
We're the Winks. The Winks Club.
Yeah.
Hallie is Flora, and I'm Stella.
Yeah, so it's gonna be really cute. I'm really excited.
Oh, I need to get those ponytail holders still.
Oh yeah.
Too, because I have to do like 2 pigtails.
Oh yeah, I think I just have to do half up. Mm-hmm. But I'm so excited. It's gonna be so cute.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
I was like, how many more years of like this can we do without being like, okay, you're old, hang it up?
I know.
Because like when I was putting everything on, I was like, I see the vision, like once we're like dressed up and have makeup on and hair and everything. Yeah. But then I like had a realization of like, okay, like how many more,
so
you know?
Because we're literally like wearing wings and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Because it's kind of like a cutesy, not like a hot costume, but like kind of more cutesy, not like funny. It's like a cute one, not a funny one. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, what? I mean, maybe we're past that point, but like at what age do you need to like hang it up? Because I'm all for like, you could do whatever you want no matter how old you are. Yeah. But at the same time, you kind of have to be like,
I mean, yeah,
age appropriate to not be embarrassing.
Yeah. I know. It makes me sad though.
Maybe we're at that point, okay?
Maybe. I don't know. I love Halloween. I don't care.
I know. Because I feel like I'm going to be 30 one day and I'm still not going to think that I'm, I know. You know, that's in like 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. Okay,
so I was like,
that's in 6 years. Okay. But like
Still.
6 more years of like dressing cutesy?
Yeah. I'm trying to think, I don't think my sister still dresses up. She did like a few years ago, but I think she stopped. She's 31.
Like
now.
we might have to like err on the side of like funny costumes coming up.
I think we're getting to that point.
Yeah.
Which is very upsetting.
But because of that, it's like we need to do it while we can.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I know. I don't even know what any of our other friends are being. I feel like no one has talked about it yet.
I don't know if they know.
To
be honest.
I'm like, it's what, October 5th?
Yeah, and Halloween's probably going to be a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Or like a 3-day venture.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah, because it's on a Thursday, so Friday, Saturday.
So I might need to like come up with like a DIY costume for like my other one. Because this one was like, we have to literally buy everything. But I might need to come up with like a funny one where I can go to Goodwill and just like buy a shirt type of.
That is true.
Just in case.
Damn. Yeah.
I saw two easy ones for everyone out there. One is to be the cover of the Doses of Mimosas album, The Cherub. They're literally just wearing chef's outfits. But then like you can make TikToks with the sound. They have like sunglasses on, a hat, and an apron. Oh. But if you do it with like someone else, it's like the album cover. And then another easy one, you know, Joshua Block.
Oh my god.
World of T-shirts. Yeah. He always wears a captain's hat and a Nirvana, the black Nirvana T-shirt with the like logo in yellow. Yeah. So you could get the Nirvana T-shirt and a captain's hat, and you could literally be Josh.
So funny. I feel like I wrote down some ideas like months ago, and I think 2 that I remember. So maybe I could be like one of these.
Yeah.
It was LMFAO.
Oh, that's good. And you're gonna wear an afro wig?
Well, yeah, but I don't think I would do that one. And then my other one was John Summit, which I feel like is so easy.
What do you do for that? He's just a guy.
Yeah, or Dom Dalla, which I can wear like a mustache, and I think he wears an apron that says like,
he wears
Chef Dom or something. I don't know what it says. But John Summit just wears like a button up, like silk button up. With like
that's way too hard.
No, with his headphones like lopsided.
Okay.
I feel like that would be easy.
What would your hair be?
I don't know. I could wear it up or something. Slick back.
I feel like I've seen him because of Ashton Earl like more. Oh, yeah. And I finally like saw a video of him actually talking.
The Vegemite.
And I was like, He's cringy.
He's so cringy. Like, his laugh and the way he talks is so
His
cringy.
voice is very odd.
I used to think he was so hot, and then, like, he started posting TikToks more, and I was like, ugh,
I
gives
just...
me the ick.
How he speaks is not how I pictured him at all.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah. Oh, it's weird. It's so weird.
But
speaking of spooky season, we did a spooky episode not too long ago of like scary stories, and I had my first ghost encounter.
Oh my god! Yeah, I haven't heard this yet.
On the eve of Halloween or of October.
Yeah. So what was it?
Okay, it's not even that. It's literally such a quick story, but me and Jared and I, it was like Monday night on September 30th. So it was like the next day would have been October. And I was telling him, it was nighttime. We got back from a wedding, and I was like, oh, we should watch like something scary every day of October. Mm-hmm. Like something, either a documentary or like a classic Halloween movie every night. And we were just talking, and the light literally goes out.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Literally, it just goes. We were both at our bed, and as I'm saying this, as I was like, October's literally tomorrow. Yeah. We should watch something, like, as I'm talking about October and, like, Halloween, the light literally goes off.
Oh, my God.
Just our bedroom.
Oh, that's so scary.
Like, the hallway and the kitchen, like.
What'd you guys do?
I was like, what? I was like, was the light switch like half? You know, because like maybe if we didn't flick it all the way up, it could have like gravity. I don't know. And he looked at it, and our light switches are kind of weird. They're not like the normal ones. They're kind of like a block, and they slide.
Oh.
But it was literally, but it like clicks.
Yeah.
So it goes up and down, but it like it's kind of like a normal one, I guess. Like you can't really put it in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Like it's either up or down.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did your light like blow or?
No.
Oh.
He literally goes to the light switch and turns it back on.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I figured like your light just went out.
No.
Oh, that's scary.
And I was like, is there any possible way you could have like turned it, like not turned it on all the way? But no, you literally like flick it on. Like you can't like rest it like just by touching it.
Yeah. That's so scary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And before I left today, I might have been seeing something, but I swear my kitchen light flicked.
Shut up.
I swear.
You manifested that because you said that you never had a scary encounter, and then you were talking about scary stuff, and then stuff started happening. Yeah.
It was kind of crazy. I mean, that's like a small thing, but
no, but that's scary.
It was, the timing was weird because I was just talking about Halloween, and then it's just like there's no explanation for it.
Yeah, no, that's really scary. Especially because your light didn't just go out. Like, it turned right back on.
Yeah.
Well, once he...
Yeah.
That's scary.
It wasn't, like, the power or the bulb.
Yeah.
It was flicked down. Like, the light switch was in the spot to be off.
What if you have a ghost now?
I know.
Didn't someone die in, like, the apartment across from you? Maybe the ghost made its way over.
Yeah. About a year ago, there was, like... a lot of activity in the apartment across from me, because we were friends with the people like catty corner from us, like loosely, like friends is a loose term. We got each other's packages sometimes, so we'd have to give them back to each other. But they seemed to be talking to like police type people, not maybe police, but like coroner vibes. And then all the carpet was removed from that apartment because we saw like carpet vans and like people loading stuff out. Because we could, realized it. I don't think it was like someone got murdered. I just think they were dead there for who knows how long.
And that's why they need to change the carpet.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, I think they were found later.
That had to have smelled like so bad.
I know.
If you had to change like the carpet and everything too.
Mm-hmm. And now some like snowboarders live over there. Some guys.
Oh.
So, but yeah.
Oh my God, that is scary. Maybe they made its way over. They were bored with the snowboarders.
I also think it's weird because when that happens, does the apartment not have to say anything? The only reason me and Jared know this is because we have a direct view. Our office window shows, like, we can see the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then our living room goes is directly across from their living room.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we got to like see all of this happen.
Yeah, I thought that they would need to. Like, I
know.
thought there was like a law in place that if something like happens like that,
I know.
you have to. Maybe that's just if you're like.
If you're the one living
if you're
in the unit.
Living in it.
Yeah.
They probably don't need to tell everyone, especially if it's like a different building from yours.
Right.
Technically.
We were gonna ask our like neighbors, like who was across the hall from that person, like what happened, but they moved out before it was like natural. Like we were gonna go to their apartment and be like, what happened? It was just gonna be like if we were in the parking lot or whatever, but they moved like a little bit later. Damn. So yeah,
that is crazy. I'm sure something then.
So I'll keep you updated if anything happens to me.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. So speaking of people dying,
who died?
Okay, so I don't know if everybody has, I'm sure a lot of you have seen the rug girl on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I need to know about all of this.
So I didn't know anything about, I saw like a few things about it, and then I really did a deep dive yesterday into her TikTok, and I just want to talk about it because I have some thoughts, and I'm sure you will once I tell you the story. So I wrote down notes just so I don't miss anything.
Yeah, I only know that there was like a dog digging, and now there's like cops actually digging.
Yeah, so, okay. So, I'm going to start... Okay, so this was a new house that she moved into. She moved into the house. The day that she moved into the house, her next-door neighbor died. And I don't know if this was the same night. I don't know. I think it was. But the same night, maybe, she went to bed, she woke up, and her laptop was shattered in the middle of the night, and then things started, like, moving around in her house, I think. So she thought that like her house was haunted, and she was just like, whatever, just going about her time there and whatever. She thought it was haunted. So her and whoever, I don't know if it was her boyfriend, I don't know, someone, they wanted to put up a fence. And I don't know what the time is in between like her moving in and when this happened.
My neighbor died, fence.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the timeline was. But so they were digging a hole to put in this fence post, and they found a really tightly like rolled up rug, and she
outside
was, like in the ground. Yeah, like they hit the rug and they were like, what the hell, like there's a rug
that was holding a dead body at one point.
Yeah, so 100%. She was like, she posted it on TikTok, and
as you would,
obviously, and everybody was like, oh my god, like call the police, like because this is like really
don't
weird.
Touch that.
It's like feet under the ground. Like it wasn't just like it was under the surface, like it was feet under the ground.
Yeah.
So she ended up deciding to call the police. The police came, they looked, and they were like, if you want to figure out what it is, you have to dig it up. We're not doing anything, basically. And everybody was like, why would you...
Lazy.
Yeah, they were like, we'll call homicide to see what they want to do. And apparently homicide said if she wants to dig it up, she can. And then if something's there, she can call us.
So basically, like, until there's, like, any more... Like, a rug isn't enough.
Yeah. And then she was like, well, we don't know how big this rug is. Like, it could span, like...
Right, they're just digging like a little hole for a fence post.
Like. Yeah. And she was like, I don't want to ruin my yard because like that's going to cost money to like, if it really is nothing, to like redo your yard or whatever. So she decided that she would dig it up, and then they tried, and she was like, this is going to take so long. And then she posted on TikTok that she wasn't going to do it, and people were peer pressuring her. So she was like, whatever, I'm going to have friends over to come help me dig it up. And the day that they were supposed to come help her dig it up, homicide called her. I know. And they were like, we're actually going to bring out, what are they called? The forensic dogs.
Okay.
The dogs and, people to come look at this. So she was like, well, did the police actually call homicide then? Or is like, they're just getting so much traction on these videos that like,
true. They're like, I want a piece of it.
Yeah. And was like, damn, like actually this is like something we need to go check out.
Obviously. And if you had dogs, like, why didn't they bring them originally?
Right.
Like, it takes probably 5 seconds for them to smell it. You don't have to dig.
Right. So, they bring these 2 dogs, and they release them one at a time. And they like, make sure, I guess, that the dogs, like, aren't looking at each other. So, like, it's not like they're just, like, following each other's lead or whatever. So, they release the first dog. The first dog goes, sniffs the hole, and then hits it, which, like, means he sits and, like, means that there is something that they smelled. And then the second dog went out, did the same thing. But the second dog, like, sniffed the hole and then sat, like, a few feet away from the hole. So people were like, oh, like, maybe that's the way the rug is, like, laying and something, like, is there. So after the dogs hit, they put caution tape around her entire house. Okay. Like, it was, like, a big thing like that.
Free Halloween decorations. And then because this is, like, right now.
Yeah, this is, like, happening now. And then she started, like, freaking out. She was posting videos before saying, like, guys, like, if the dogs don't hit, like, I'm just gonna leave it. Like, I don't want to, like, dig anything
Why
up.
wouldn't your curiosity?
I know.
I wouldn't care how much my yard would cost. I'm like, I would need to know, especially if I was being, like, haunted.
Same. Right. And that's what I mean. Like, I would never be able to just leave it. But she was like, I don't want to mess up my yard. This is going to cost so much money. Like, she was preparing everyone on TikTok to be disappointed before the dogs came, basically.
And she posted videos of the dogs.
Yes.
Because I've seen the dogs, but I didn't know if that was, like, her.
She posted them hitting, whatever it's called. And so once that happened, they obviously taped off her thing, and then she started freaking out. Like, her voice was shaking. Like, she was crying. She was like, guys, I have so much anxiety. Like, what if there is a dead body in my backyard? And, like, everybody was telling her to get a lawyer because, like,
they're gonna be like, you did it.
Yeah, and she was like freaking out, and she has children, like, like young children in the house, I guess. So she was freaking out, and so everyone came. They started digging, like, by hand with a shovel.
Archaeologists, badass, toothbrush and
literally. And then apparently they, like, stopped halfway, and everybody started, like, talking, and then they brought an excavator out.
That'll do it.
Is that what it's called? Excavator?
They brought a whole, like
a whole, like, machine. Yeah. So they brought that out, and they dug it up, and they unrolled it or whatever. And
hey, peace be with you, lady.
I know.
Like, damn. Like,
I know, literally.
Jeez.
But they dug it up and unrolled it, and there was just rubber in it. And so they were like, okay, well, there's nothing here.
Rubber.
Yeah, I don't know. So they still took the test, or the rug for testing to see if there, like, once was a body in there or something, because they also said the dogs could hit.
I was wondering that.
Yeah, they said that the dogs could hit even if, like, someone had a bloody nose on the carpet, someone like cut themselves or something. Like, it doesn't have to be a body.
Right. They don't know the cause of death.
It literally could
or
just
injury.
Be anything.
Yeah.
So so they
it had treats on it.
Right. So they took the rug for testing, but everyone is now freaking out, being like, there's no way that, like, someone's just burying a rug, like, for no reason, like, underground. Like,
that's a lot of work.
Yeah. It just makes no sense. And she even contacted the real estate agent that she bought the house from. And the real estate agent ended up knowing, like, the daughter of the family that lived there before. And there has only ever been one family that lived there before her. So she contacted...
That's easy then.
Yeah, so she contacted the daughter. The daughter was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then the daughter, apparently her parents are, like, in their 90s in, like, a nursing home. So she was like, I'm gonna go ask my parents. And I don't think she's heard back from them yet about that.
They're gonna die with the secret.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, like, what could it be? Because I feel like it has to be something.
Rubber.
Right?
So they bought the house, and then the neighbor died the next day.
Yeah. The day of. That was just, like...
That seems unrelated.
So that was just, like, that's why she thought her house was haunted.
Okay.
And then she was like, well, if there actually is a body in this, maybe that's why my house is haunted. So it was just, like...
Like, who's haunting her?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, because I was like, sounds like this rug has been there.
Yeah.
You don't just do that quickly.
Exactly. No, she didn't think it was her neighbor.
Okay.
She thought that, like... either the person in the ground was haunting her or her neighbor was.
Like, it's just, like, a lot of creepiness.
Yeah, it was just, like, a lot when she first...
Can they tell, like, how long something's been buried?
I don't know. I feel like there has to be some way.
I wonder why the dogs, like what the testing will come back then.
I know.
Like, if there was...
Because, like, there could have been someone murdered or something on that carpet, and then they just wanted to get rid of, like, evidence or something. If,
exactly.
Like, they, like, got rid of, like, everything in their house, or I don't know, like, something.
Why rubber?
Like
tires? Like, mulch?
I don't know. All she said
or, like,
was
what kind of rubber?
Which I think is so weird.
Huh.
I don't know. It just makes no sense. And I feel like there has to be something. So I'm curious to see what the testing is going to.
Right. Like, even if it wasn't, like, you know, like a criminal case, I'm like, what's the reason someone's burying a rug? Right. Like, I just want to know that. I know. Even if it's not, like, juicy.
But I feel like it has to be.
Yeah.
Like, literally, why don't you just, like, throw it away if it's an old rug? Why would you dig a hole for a huge rug?
Yeah, like a 8x10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Like a 10-foot trench.
That'd be me digging up a hole to bury this rug. This is 8x10.
It's massive.
Right? Like, it just...
It has to be, like, some sort of evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently the girl's parents have like dementia. So like
perfect.
Yeah, so like
they're not going to be helpful.
No.
Unfortunately, that's sad.
Yeah, but this poor girl. So after all of that,
there's more.
Well, just like one thing. That has nothing to do with the rug, but I feel so bad for this girl. She's been through so much. So she went from 6,000 followers to 2 million in a week. And
2 million?
Yeah, like these videos have traction on them.
And I haven't even seen them.
I know. And
that's crazy.
So all the money that she made from all the lives she went on, all of these videos, she got robbed and someone hacked into her account and stole all the money. I feel so bad. Yeah. And like she probably made a pretty penny off of that.
Mm-hmm. I would say like 5 digits for sure.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
So crazy.
She could have literally used that for her yard.
Yeah.
People are so annoying.
Dude, but it's just like, it's crazy because there literally has to be a reason why this rug was buried in like feet under the ground.
I wonder if it's like a rug from like Wayfair or if it's like a old rug. Like I wonder if they can look at the tags and like see if anyone in the area has like bought that rug online. Like is it from 5 years ago or from like 50? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and apparently like I don't know if it was her, if she looked it up, but she looked up like
she's only the second owner.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know if she looked up like past like missing persons cases or something in her area, but I don't think she found anything. Yeah.
My question is, why didn't the previous owners ever want to build a fence there?
Yeah.
Because they knew they couldn't.
Literally. They literally couldn't.
They knew they couldn't.
Yeah.
Also, what are the odds that they're digging that spot?
Right. And I'm pretty sure in in the videos there was a fence, but it was like in front of it. So it like maybe
it was
she
like
was
a half.
So it looked like she was trying to like expand her yard, her yardage feet, whatever. Footage.
Then I have no idea.
So I'm like, yeah, so why'd they put a fence in front of it?
It's like they knew where it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you put a fence on your property line?
Right.
Why would you put it in front of it?
Right.
If that is what it is. Like I believe
like
I saw it.
Something like that would, maybe be like some sort of lead. Because it's like if they were the only owners and they purposefully avoided the rug, like if it looks like it was purposefully, then I'm like, but also why'd you put the rug there?
Right.
I don't know.
I feel like there has to be something, so I'm curious to see what this testing is. Maybe it is like a dead dog or something, but like why would you roll your dead dog up in a rug and bury it?
Maybe when witches die they turn to rubber or something. Maybe it's like
maybe. Yeah, but I just think it's so
that
crazy.
Is weird.
Yeah.
Perfect timing for spooky season.
Yeah.
Did you finish the Menendez documentary?
No.
That's okay.
You?
Yes, I did.
I mean, you could talk about it because I know what happened.
Did you watch any more?
No.
Damn. Well, I want to know what your opinion is.
Oh. I'll watch it for next episode.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna... No, we're just gonna get over with it now. Oh, because it's been the hot topic for like a couple weeks now. Right. Spoiler alert. You've had plenty of time to watch it. But... I don't know if everything in the show is accurate. I know the like portrayal of people isn't perfectly accurate, but I don't know if like the events, how accurate the actual like things are. So Lyle, when he's in jail after the first trial, it's a mistrial.
Oh, okay.
So they have to go to trial again.
Oh, okay.
But in between that, he's calling like a friend, a girl. I can't remember if they're like dating or if it's just like a friend, but basically he's getting like really cocky and like he's really confident they're gonna win.
Oh.
this might be before they know it's a no, I think it was after, because he was like, that's good, right? He's like, we're not guilty, so like we have to go again. The lawyers were kind of like, it's not necessarily a good thing, because basically the conclusion was that like basically all the men on the jury like weren't convinced, because the lawyer talked to the jury after, the girls, the women, and they were like, we all agreed, but we think the men are sexist, and didn't want to listen to that lawyer. And had she maybe been a man, they would have like, because a lot of men don't believe that, like, one, she's a female attorney, so they might have been biased, and two, a lot of people don't think that sexual assault on men counts as sexual assault, but it does, obviously. So they were kind of telling her that, but so the boys were like, yeah, that's good, right? Like, mistrial. And she was like, not really. No. We didn't win. Yeah. But he was getting really cocky, and on the phone to this girl, they were going to like write a book about their story. So they would talk on the phone while he was in prison, and she was recording everything he said.
Oh, really?
And he was getting very cocky, being like, we're convincing the jury, like wording things very bad that you wouldn't want the public to hear, because it's like making you sound guilty, because you're almost like, we told Eric to cry, and like things like that. And so obviously the whole basically country heard those things, because she published a book with those in it.
Oh, really?
I think I didn't even look into this in real life, but basically when they go to the second trial, one of the jurors is like dead set on those things, and she's like, he literally said, we're convincing them, we made Eric cry, they believe us, like there's no way they can't believe us, like sounding guilty. So basically like he fucked himself over.
Damn.
And I was just like, dude, like, yes, you're right, but like the way you're wording it like isn't gonna make people feel bad for you, because you're overly confident about winning.
Damn.
And then I don't know if this is like accurate to real life too, but that woman in the show, she like got a stroke or like heart attack or something because she was so worked up, the juror in the second trial.
Oh, okay.
So they had to replace her. And the other guy, like the new juror, believed the boys. So had that woman not been like such a like stuck in her beliefs, they might have won the second one. Because the person she was replaced with was basically saying like,
oh shit,
he agreed.
Damn.
I know, but at the same time I was like, well,
yeah,
why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
You have no idea.
Like the things he was saying, at least on the show, I was like, bro, there's no way people will like vote for you if you're saying that shit.
That is pretty shitty that she like recorded him without him
knowing.
Though.
And one of his attorney, that other girl, because they had different attorneys technically, was like, Lyle, like you messed up and I'm not representing you anymore, because you quite literally sound like you're confessing that, like, you know,
that you basically just did it,
like confessing that like you did it, but like not in a sense of like why, that you're just like, we got away with it type of thing.
Because everyone knew that they
did
said
it.
They did
exactly
it, but it's just the way he was.
Exactly.
Damn.
So she basically was like, you screwed yourself over, and you know all those things you said to her, because he was like, my book's gonna be out. She's like, do you know what's in the book? She's like, oh, it's out, and it's everything you said. And he was like, well, she could have lied, like I didn't say. She was like, she recorded you.
Oh my
god, like it's recorded.
I wonder if that's true.
I know.
I feel like
I don't know if it is, but in the show I was like, no wonder you lost.
I feel like the more I like see clips on TikTok and like what you just told me, I get why people are saying they're painting Lyle in a bad light.
Oh yeah.
Like when I first
he's like bad the whole time.
Yeah, when I first started watching it, I really was like, I'm not seeing this as like bad per se, but like now I'm like, damn. Yeah. Which is crazy.
So I don't know if that all that's true, but if she did record him and he said that, I still don't think, like in my opinion, they needed to serve time, but they've done that and they can get out now. So like even if he was saying those things, I'm like, I understand that's how he felt. Like I don't think that was like the things he was saying was wrong. It did fuck himself over though.
Oh, for sure.
But
definitely. Did you see that they're re-looking at their case now in real life?
I was gonna ask you if you saw Kim Kardashian's post.
Yeah, yeah. Which honestly, like, good because it's 33 years or something.
I have no idea.
Like,
yeah, they're like 40.
Crazy. Yeah, like, I'm kind of glad that people are re-looking at their case because, like, I don't know, it just feels.
It's crazy though. If you read, like, I read the comments on Kim's post, and some people were like, they brutally murdered their parents, and I'm like, but yes, we know that.
Yeah, it's hard because, like, yes, they murdered their parents, but, like, you have to try and put yourself in their shoes. Like, I cannot even imagine going through what they went through.
The psychological, like, if I went through that for like 10 years repeatedly every month, like, your brain, it's not a sane person doing that. Like, they are literally traumatized and, like, mentally messed up. Like
get them help. Don't just lock them away.
Exactly. They literally need therapy. Yeah. And also, my thing is like, what is prison doing? It's punishing them, but it's also separating them from society. They've been punished long enough, and they're literally not a threat to society. They don't plot. They don't kill random people off the street. They're not, like,
violent.
They specifically, like, did something to close people to them. I don't know.
Didn't they, like, start a foundation or something from jail?
I don't know.
I feel like I saw that somewhere. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure they, like, started something. And if they weren't, like, violent in jail, starting fights or anything, like, how have they not? I mean, I guess they got jail time with no parole, but, like, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure one of the, like, wards said that he would, I don't know which one, but, like, trust him with his kids.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like
obviously the people, like, their lawyers, their whatever, like, listen, like, I don't know how you don't just listen to what they're saying, because they know everything that happened. Like, they have to tell their lawyers every single thing that happened. Like, and if they're saying, like Eric's lawyer, like, says that she would love to have Eric as her own son, like, how can you not? I don't know. I just don't get it.
Like, there's a difference between just, like, defending them because it's their job, and, like, actually caring and believing them. Like, you could tell that she was, like, diehard.
Yeah.
Like, not just
doing her
you
job.
know, like, you're wrong, but this is what we got to do. Like, she was very passionate about it, and I don't know who else they could have gotten that. Like, she did so good.
I know she did. And, like, to have a lawyer that, like, actually cares about your case.
Yeah.
Especially on the defense side. Like, that's
insane.
That's insane. So, I'm glad that people are starting to actually, like, open up their case again and look at it.
It's just so sad. I just don't know how people don't have, like, more empathy.
Me either. Like, I literally cannot imagine.
In Kim's post, she literally said, like, I know I'm not the same person as... like, Eric was 18, bro.
Yeah. They're old
18!
Now. Yeah. Crazy. Could you imagine? Like, I'm 24 and I'm a completely different person than I was when I was 18. Like,
going through that. Yeah. Literally being SA'd 4 months before trial. Or before murder. Yeah. No. Like, again, yes, there was alternative routes. But they've been in prison for their whole life. Like, come on. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, and, like, I feel like... Never mind, I'm not even gonna say that.
But then I watched to the very end. It didn't end that amazing. Like, it just kind of... The last trial went, and they didn't even show the verdict. It just showed them being separated at the prison. Yeah. And then the very ending scene pissed me off, though. Because it was like, do you remember the scenes? I don't know if you saw this, where they went on the fishing trip with their parents.
I don't think so.
So they go on, like, a fishing trip with their parents. And this is during the first trial when they're, like, explaining to them that it was self-defense. And they were literally scared their parents were going to kill them.
Oh, I've heard about that.
So they, like, brought guns and were, like, ready to kill them then because they thought their parents were going to kill them. Yeah. So, which that's kind of a whole nother, like, I guess, theory or, like, route. I think being essayed your whole life is enough reason. I don't know if they were actually plotting to kill them also, but they were on this, like, boat, and it was showing, like, the boys' POV the whole time, but the end scene of the show, it shows the parents' point of view.
Oh.
And they were just having a conversation about how they're turning in their life around, and like he's actually, Jose is being nice and like saying like she should start journalism. Like it was like supposed to be that they were like, you know, how they were like turning their life around and they're going to be nice to each other now and it's healthy. And then it cut to the boys being like, we're going to do it. So it like made them look really bad. And that was the ending scene.
I hate
And then
that.
it's like monsters. I'm just like,
that's also another thing that people are pissed like that it's called monsters, because like nobody's
like, the first one was Dahmer and then we're going to this.
Yeah, like that's crazy. But their documentary comes out in 2 days. So I'm really excited to hear them actually talk about it. So I'm really excited about that.
Sorry guys, you're gonna hear more about this.
Sorry.
And we're also going to see, this is a different topic, but the movie The Substance. So next week we'll be able to talk about our review on that, and then probably this documentary. But we're also gonna watch some cult documentaries too.
I'm so excited.
We gotta keep up with the spooky topics, okay?
We have to. On brand.
Of course. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
I also think it's funny. My whole For You page, I built my For You page brick by brick. But my whole For You page is Nicholas Chavez.
Oh my God.
Hallie's ex-boyfriend. Hallie literally has this man's phone number. I just want everyone to know.
Yeah.
He's in a happy relationship though, so is Hallie. But I think it's just funny how we go from like the Saltburn, and then Austin Butler, and then Jacob Elordi, and the Barry.
There's always something.
Timothy, and now we're on to Nicholas.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God, though, have you seen Eric? What's his name? Cooper, I think.
He's so cute.
I know, and he's like really what's the word I'm looking for? Really like. Really like.
He's like
adamant.
I don't know what word.
Adamant about like. Talking about how he really thinks that they're like
out. He's done a lot of research and met them
but Nicholas won't say what he thinks. There was literally an
interview. I didn't notice that.
There was an interview, and the interviewer asked him like, well, what do you think after like Cooper said all that, and he was like, I just think I'm gonna keep that to myself. And
really?
I was like, what?
I mean, fair enough. It's you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think he met them too.
Yeah. I mean, he could form I didn't meet them. You know what I mean? I didn't meet them. I didn't do that much research. You know, I'm always in favor of someone, you know, who's been through that.
Yeah.
But if he's, like, been through all of it and, like, doesn't believe them, or not saying he doesn't, but
it's just so
he's
crazy.
entitled to that. Like, he's definitely learned more than I ever have.
Yeah. But it's just funny because, like, Cooper will be talking in the interviews, and he's just like this.
I have seen those.
And all the comments on TikTok are like, looks like Nicholas does not agree.
Yeah, it's like Cooper's like, dee, and then Nick's like staring off into like nothing. His face. Yeah, he's like so serving. Funny. He's like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Also, I like his hair so much better in the series than like his actual hair.
Oh, it's like long and like slicked back.
It back.
Yeah. His stylist didn't need to do that.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Hair can change everything on a man.
It really, really can.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Switching topics, which this might require some research because I want to look into this, okay? SNL made a skit about Spirit Halloween. And the whole premise of it was like, hey, like, we're back. It's that time of year where we, you know, post up in the abandoned strip mall in the sketchy part of town, because it'll be like an abandoned strip mall, and then Spirit Halloween is like, we're here. Yeah. And I think that's so interesting to me, actually. Like,
no, it is.
Because people were like, what do they do all year round?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do they just get enough money to where like Halloween is kind of like it's a seasonal thing?
Do you think like they even like make that much money during the seasons anyways? Like,
I don't know.
Like, do people still shop there? I guess kids.
But they like go away.
I know.
They don't stay.
No, it's just pop up. So like that's what I mean. Like even if they do like if they just use their money from like last season, like do that many people even go there still?
Right. Like that was like a childhood thing. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe
even then, like I got my costumes from Party City.
Oh, true. Yeah. I've done that before.
don't think I ever bought a Halloween costume from Spirit Halloween.
That's true. I've been in them.
Me too.
To like look at the like animatronic things.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like do they really make that much money? I feel like people nowadays, especially like when we were young, we would always go buy. At sometimes my mom would make a costume, but I feel like now people are always making costumes. It's making
them. You think?
Yeah, right.
Like kids.
I feel like I always see that, like parents making their children's costumes, or like putting together one at least with like different people,
not like buying a kit.
Yeah. I don't know.
I know, it's so. Someone said I'm genuinely confused by their business model.
No, like actually.
Oh, Spencer's Gifts is a parent company of Spirit Halloween.
Spencer's is?
I guess.
What?
Someone on Reddit said that. I don't know if that's true.
Well, that's another thing. Like, Spencer's can't make that much money. Like, do people actually shop there for like sex toys?
No, Spencer's is odd. It's like Zoomies, but like rated R.
Yeah.
Because it's not like all that.
Like half,
yeah, it's like Hot Topic.
Yeah, half that, half like drinking stuff.
Yeah, it's not like. Yeah, it's a weird genre.
Is there any Spencer's here, I wonder?
I don't know.
I feel like I've never seen one. I feel like I just saw Spirit Halloween somewhere here, and
there's one in Castle Rock, I think.
Maybe that's where I saw it.
There's always one, like, more, what? I don't know. North? The opposite way from me on, Colorado.
Oh, is there?
I think.
Oh.
Guess how many there are in the country?
How many? Let me guess.
Guess.
3,000.
Half that. Half of that.
1,000.
Yeah, I'm just telling you there's half of that.
1,500?
I don't know what I was expecting.
That's it?
I know. I guess I thought there was more. There's only 1,450, it says.
That makes no sense.
I know. When you were little, did your parents make your costumes? Or did you
half and half.
buy? What costume do you remember like really loving, or like what sticks out to you? Do you have one that you...
I think I was the Mad Hatter, and I loved that one. Oh my god, wait,
that makeup sounds fun.
It's funny. No, it was ugly as hell because it was just ugly. And then one year I got like a princess costume, and then my mom's a dental hygienist, so she made me the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, that's clever. That's cute. One homemade costume I remember as a kid, like a baby.
Yeah.
Two. I remember being Dorothy and having Toto in a basket. Cute. And I remember I really liked my ruby slippers.
Oh my god, stop.
They were just sparkly red flats.
Oh.
And then another one when I was younger, I think my grandma made me like a lion costume.
Oh, cute.
It was like a brown onesie with the tail, and then my mane, I was a male lion. Oh. My mane was red ribbons, just in loops.
Wait, what? Wait,
yeah.
I need to see this.
I still have it at home.
Wait, was that like the
I was like 3
Cowardly
probably.
Lion, or were you just like a lion?
I was just a lion, I think, and then I did like black nose. And
cute. Mm-hmm. Wait, I want to look at this. I want to find this Mad Hatter.
I
literally just saw it the other day.
One year in like ugly. Middle school, I was a cringe middle school. Like this might have been borderline high school. I wore a black morph suit.
Black morph
just
suit?
all
that?
like.
Is that like oh my god!
Wait, and I was literally.
It was
weird,
shadow?
Bro. I was literally in fingertips to feet.
What?
To my whole head. I literally just was like a shadow, like a mannequin, but it was black. So like I was running around at night on Halloween. And no one could probably see me.
would you do that?
I don't know.
That's what you wanted to be?
Beats me. I thought it was funny. Like,
that is hilarious.
There was no reason to be that.
Yeah. Oh, I found it.
But it was, like, mysterious. The hair's crazy. Wow. And that is going on our story, everyone. Can you see it from here? Oh, wow. The hair.
Yeah, really slayed.
I look at your stance. That's crazy.
Were you always so pissed? Like, see how I have to wear a zip up
it? Oh, I didn't even see that. I was gonna ask. Yeah, they're like, put a jacket on.
Yeah, I was always so pissed.
Like, so no one can see my outfit?
Yeah, yeah. Literally, I was always so pissed I had to do that. I'm sure everyone was.
Yeah. That's a core memory as a child.
Yeah, fighting with your parents.
Like having to put your coat on.
Yeah, but it was always literally 20 degrees.
Yeah.
So.
In Pennsylvania, I heard this was a Midwest thing, but I really don't think it is. So I want to hear. In Pennsylvania, when you went to someone's door, trick-or-treating, what would you do?
Knock and say.
And then what?
Trick or treat.
And then what?
And then hold out your thing.
And then they give you candy.
Yeah. Sometimes you wouldn't even have to knock on the door. Like, they'll have, like, something
outside
in their garage or something.
Right. It'll just be, like, a bowl,
yeah.
and then you can
What do you do?
I swear, like, more often than not, the actual, like, people will say, like, trick or treat. Like,
they would say it?
Like, we had to, like, tell them a joke, or they wouldn't give us candy.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah. So, like, we'd have to say, like, if you were just going to grab it, they'd be like, tell me a joke, like a trick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we've never had to say a joke. That's weird.
What would you say? Often. Oh, God. Just, like, Halloween, like, Laffy Taffy jokes. Like, stuff like that. Like, I can't even think of one right now.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes the houses would make us sing. Like the trigger.
Oh, smell my feet.
Give me. Is that
something good to eat?
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't care.
I'll pull down your underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I miss trick or treating.
I know.
Trick or treating was the best.
Well, we'll do it again if we ever have kids. We'll do it again.
Yeah, dude, I've been having. Okay, wait. I've been having a dream. Literally every single night. Never mind. I don't.
Of a kid.
Of me literally having a child.
Having.
Like yeah.
A dream of like in the hospital.
Not like no, like I have a I have a newborn though, but I'm not like having a dream of.
Then that means you are.
No, stop.
Because, well, eventually.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like next year.
But it's been like every day for like a week.
Then that means you will.
No. Mm-hmm. No thanks. I'm 24.
Well, not right now. I'm saying like before you die, you'll probably have a kid.
I picked the ugliest name.
It has a name?
It has a name.
What's the name?
Cara.
Cara?
I would be like, it's not Kara, it's Cara. Isn't that the ugliest? Sorry if you have that name. But I was like, I would never pick
it's
that
just
name
like random because that's like very close to your sister's name, but like the wrong pronunciation.
Yeah, I guess kinda.
Like.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
It's weird. It's really vivid too, so.
Well, my favorite influencer, she had a dream before she was even pregnant, and they did IVF. So like she's been like really? Wanting a kid, and she literally had a dream like a year or two prior, like of the kid, and it looks like the kid.
Wait, really? Mm-hmm. Wait, that's creepy.
Like the features is like what she envisioned in her dream is what the baby looks like.
That is
so that's why I think that's true.
Not yet.
What color is their hair and stuff?
Brown.
Oh. I don't know. Is there any other like?
No, I don't think so.
Features that are like recognizable?
No.
Okay. Like this influencer, like her nose was like specific.
Oh.
Like she had a vision of their noses next to each other, and they have like very like cute noses. Oh. And it's JC Marie Smith for everyone who. And then like she took that photo after she was born, and she's like, I literally saw this in my dream.
What? That is creepy.
Like before she was pregnant, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's true.
We'll probably be making a trip to Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I'm just kidding. You do you. Your body, your choice. All the rest of the things I want to talk about have nothing to do with Halloween. I do want to cover this really quickly. I know it's like the topic's kind of everyone's probably over it already. But did you see the Chapel Roan stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Because I have opinions.
So do I.
I really do.
Oh, so do I.
Okay. Well, basically, Chapel Roan, if you don't know who that is, then you probably don't have TikTok, because that's probably where she's most prominent. You probably heard her songs on the radio, even if you don't have social media. Yeah, Pink Pony Club and
that's all I know.
The other one.
HOTT.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like she has like 3 mainstream. I don't know the name of the other one, but you'd recognize it.
Yeah, I know, probably.
Basically, she posted, I think it stemmed from she posted like her political views on TikTok, and then was getting hate for being like lukewarm in what she was saying, and then she got bad mental health from it. I mean, I don't know if that's the right way to word it. Her mental health declined after that because everyone was like mad, and then she basically canceled a show because she was
like
upset.
Like, as people were on the way there, like she was headlining a festival or something. Yeah. It was like something.
And let me just say, the way she announced it was terrible. Mm-hmm. She posted it like on her story and she said, "I am just not feeling it."
Yep. That's crazy.
That's one of the sentences. Because I remember commenting and being like, just not feeling it is wild.
Yeah.
If you're actually that down bad, at least you could have worded it better.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So crazy. I mean,
I'm so sorry. That's not okay.
I mean, I've had opinions about her even before this happened. Which I totally get and I respect to a point. She has like very, very strict boundaries, mm-hmm. which I get. I totally
Which is good. It needs to change.
I can't imagine being famous.
We can't just be stalking people.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But she sometimes comes off so rude about it. And I think that was the video John Summit with the Vegemite.
Oh,
he was talking about it without talking about it, but he said it perfectly. Like, that you guys have like the best job in the world, like, and like that's your job.
He was just basically like buck up and do it.
Yeah, mm-hmm. He's like, that's your job. Do you know how many people work a 9 to 5 who have bad mental health issues and they have to get up and go, and that's not a choice. They can't just like cancel their day or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, you get to pick and choose what you play and what you don't, but don't pick something and then back out of it after people pay hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. People were flying there.
People were on the plane and didn't even know until they got there.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's your job. Like, you picked it. Like, I know that you didn't
ask for fame.
Yeah, but like, if you're going into the music industry or any industry, like, you have to know that, like, that could happen. Like, that there's a very real chance. I know that you came up really fast or whatever, but, mm-hmm. like, girl, it's your job. Like, and you have probably one of the best jobs in the world. Like, and people love you. So, I don't know. It's just, like, it really is.
I agree. I agree. Like, it's hard to argue with mental health stuff because mm-hmm. it's, like, that should be the end of the story. Mm-hmm. My thing is, like, log off of TikTok.
Yeah. Yes.
That's my whole thing. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you none of this would have stemmed naturally mm-hmm. anywhere else.
Yep.
Throw your phone away. Mm-hmm. Like,
yes.
Like, it's not that, if you're that, I guess, sensitive to those things, which I have been sometimes, like, hate in social media is very toxic. Your mental health can get bad. Mm-hmm. That's not, like, that's valid. Put your phone away then. Like, if you're posting controversial things, number one, even Taylor Swift, who is, like, super bowed down to, her posting her political views probably, like, insinuate, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she turned the comments off.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like, it's gonna come because the country is literally divided mm-hmm. pretty much down the middle.
Yeah.
So.
Or just don't speak about it.
Exactly.
Like, do you know how many people don't?
Exactly.
Up until now, Taylor Swift has never said anything.
Right.
And she got so big. Like,
and my thing is, like, either do or don't. I don't think anyone needs to share that.
Me either.
And I also wouldn't be mad at someone for sharing that. Like, that is literally something that it's fine to keep private or share if you're really passionate about it. I think it could go either way. But don't post it expecting not to get ripped to shreds. Yeah. That is literally, religion and politics are like the two things that you're gonna get hate on. No matter what you're agreeing with.
Yep.
So, like, no shit, you're gonna get bullied.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, turn your comments off and move on and perform for the fans that love you, that are showing up for you, mm-hmm. or don't post it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. She just really rubs me the wrong way. She just goes about things so off. Like,
right. At first it was like, good for you, you're setting boundaries, you're strong, and now it's becoming like you're entitled.
Yeah, it's like distasteful. It's
I know.
No, it's not.
It's just crazy, like the cancellation pipeline hits again.
Yeah.
It happens to everyone.
It really does.
Great singer, great performer. Mm-hmm. She has a lot of fans, but, like,
mm-hmm.
you're burning yourself. Like, I don't know.
And if you don't want to be famous, stop stop performing. Like,
I know.
That's, like, you can hide away. Like, I'm sure you made enough money by now. Like, you can go away. If you don't like being famous, you can literally just go away.
My thing is, like, it's also, like, just think of your fans. Like,
yeah.
You're letting, like, the negativity get to you so bad that you're not even, I don't know. Like, someone commented, I know this is, like, unrelated, but they were like, Katy Perry literally got, like, a divorce text and still went out.
Yeah.
And they were filming a documentary, and she still, like, you know, got up and did it. I'm like, yeah,
because that's what
kind of what it takes.
Yeah, and also, like, that's a normal, like, I know you're in front of like thousands of people, but like a normal person, if something happens, they still have to go to their job, and that is your job. That's what you chose as your job. So I don't know. I just don't
like it's okay to be like down bad mentally and still like show up for your fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not toxic to like that's a little too much of a boundary where it's like,
you are a performer.
Right.
You literally are a performer. Put on a performance.
Right.
I don't know.
And I don't think that's harsh to say.
I don't think so either.
Like, people have spent so much money traveling and I feel like it sucks in general because like every artist has to do that eventually, but it's usually because they like can't physically perform. Like, they'll be sick or their throat, like they lost their voice or something. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's still a bummer, but it's like they can't like perform to their fullest.
Yeah.
So then they like cancel. But I'm like, just not feeling it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a slap in the face.
It is.
If that, like, think about if that was like Miley Cyrus said that.
Right. No.
I would be crushed.
Same. Crazy.
I'd be like,
so crazy.
Like, that hurt.
Yeah, but I like how people now are like really holding celebrities accountable for stuff like this. Like, I obviously don't bully people and like don't hate on their actual posts and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's just like at some point they needed to be held accountable for things that they do. You know. So
Definitely.
I don't know.
And yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just like, this seems to be such in the TikTok world. Like, I don't think anyone who's not on TikTok would have even known about this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just stop posting.
No, like,
log off. Like, actually, girl.
Like, you're choosing to still do this.
Exactly. Like,
I don't know. I
don't think other artists are even sitting on TikTok like watching all. I don't know. Weird behavior. But like, whatever. I think we all forget sometimes that we live in like two different worlds. Like, if you just delete the app.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
But whatever. Yeah, we are going to go to The Substance. Woohoo. I've been seeing, we weren't going to go see it, and then we were. Yeah. Like, we weren't, then we were, then we weren't, then we were. Yeah. It looks good.
It has like a really good Rotten Tomato score. Last time I looked, it had 90, which like that is huge. Let me see if it's still. I know it literally, the preview started in 10 minutes. It has a 91 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is crazy. It's kind of a long movie. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. But
so we will be out of there at probably 4. Like, actually.
Yeah, because the previews start at 1. So.
And they last 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know.
So we're going to go see that, and we'll come back next week. We will talk about that. Maybe the other Menendez documentary, the real one, not the show. And then maybe Colts. Yeah. If, you know, we'll just see where we get. Because we don't want to do it until we, like, watched a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's just, like, a lot of stuff to watch in a week. So we'll see.
But we'll see. It'll be another spooky topic. Yes. And then we'll do Colts this month. And then, like, a Halloween episode or something. But, yeah.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and like and subscribe and do all the things, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. Oh, sorry, I forgot.
We've been doing this for 6 months.
Okay,
now.
but you just need to like go through it. You don't need to like.
It's actually been 6 months and 2 days. Just so you know. Okay, anyways, this is Hallie
and Skylar,
and we're
clocking off.
Bye.